we just made our way to, well, we got a late start this morning, and that late start we're now paying for. We just finally made our way to Arches National Park, and the park ranger said that they just shut down the park 10 minutes ago due to capacity, so it's 10 a.m. Now, I noticed on our way into here there's a lot of traffic leaving, so I don't know if there was some other event in town. Moab often has a lot of off-roading events, and I no longer follow those schedules, so I don't know if that happened or not. So instead, I don't know if we're gonna come back at all. We're gonna actually go back and do the northern or the north upper Colorado Scenic Byway. It's 128. That will lead us all the way along the river back north towards I-70. We might head west just a little bit, or maybe we'll come back and check it out. We're not sure just yet. We'll kind of find out what we find along our trip. So anyway, shame on us for not getting our butts going this morning. This is what you pay for. So I've been to Arches before, Alana hasn't. So this was really just for her anyway. And she's like, ah, let's go do this drive. So that's what we're gonna do. Here we go. Alright, well, as you can see behind me, this is not Arches National Park. We decided to not go back. We went ahead and did that whole scenic drive. It was a beautiful drive. No complaints at all about the drive, other than I do realize hasn't been a tremendous amount of content other than our drive. For us, absolutely no complaints. It's been very fun, even though we've been pounding quite a few miles. Where we are now is Colorado National Monument, and we didn't know we were going to end up here, so we have no idea what's in store, but Alright, well, welcome to camp, which means that we didn't have a tremendous amount of success today, at least for photography. And I also feel like the vlog that I've just shared, at least at this point, it's a lot of B-roll and video, but it's really the best we could do. It was a big travel day and an epic scenery. So I've actually trimmed out a bunch of video with what I've ended up sharing with you, but just some of the clips I had a hard time letting go of. So we are in the BLM, just outside of the Colorado National Monument. That's it in the background. So we're in the Bureau of Land Management, some land outside of that. I've shown you the clips of the campsite. It's absolutely amazing. Epic views both to the north and the south on the ridge we're sitting on top of. Luckily, it's going to be a calm night. I think we're going to get out of here first thing in the morning, and one of the reasons that I kind of gave up on the canyon is we were getting awesomeness overload with our drive, but also I recognize that a lot of the canyon is probably going to look better with low light, specifically in the morning versus the afternoon or evening. So we went ahead and came up to our campsite, had a nice dinner. We're going to play some games and just relax here for a little bit. So morning. We are back in the Colorado National Monument. It took us a little bit longer from our absolutely amazing campsite to get here, so we almost missed sunrise. In fact, I didn't get the ideal sky. I did get just a little bit of sunburst in some of the images that I took here from this location. We have about 10 more miles of this loop that we're going to continue, and I am looking forward to, you can kind of see on the edge back there, some of this rim light while the sun is still low. Hopefully we can find some more composition. So after that, we are headed to the town of Nikkor and then on to Yampa via a scenic drive that I'm looking really forward to. I think that it's going to offer a lot different views than what we've had so far. Yeah. A little more mountain-esque. Hopefully the smoke won't bother us too much. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully you're excited. We are. Here we go. We have made our way to and just through Nikkor, Colorado, and the drive that we're getting ready to do is the Flat Tops Trail Scenic Byway. So we're really looking forward to that. We're actually not going to make it all the way to Yampa before hitting our campsite because we're camping, or we're hoping to camp at kind of a backcountry site just off of that. So we're not sure what we're in for, but I already see a few fall colors. I think we're going to continue to go up a little bit in altitude, so I'm looking forward to maybe some of the classic Colorado stuff. Let's go see. welcome to camp. We are about 10 miles now from Yampa, or the end of the official scenic byway.
Yep.
Now, we have spent almost all day. In fact, towards the tail end, we kind of had to pick it up a little bit to find a site. One thing us non-hunters failed to realize is that it's some kind of hunting season, and the national forests are absolutely full, and all of the spots that you would normally find were pretty full. So we did get lucky. We found a very nice spot underneath the aspens. However, we are a little higher altitude than we were looking for.
Yes.
We're a little over 9,000 feet, which means it's going to get pretty chilly tonight. I think we'll be fine. That's it. We ended up adding a little bit of extra time in the drive today, and that was, we went down to, what was it?
Oh, the White Fork.
The White Fork.
Or South Fork, sorry.
South Fork campground. Really, that was a lunch stop for us, and just to sort of check it out, it was very nice. I don't know that there's a lot else to be said about that, other than on our way out, we became part of a cattle drive, which for two Ohioans, honestly, was pretty awesome.
Pretty fascinating.
So this has been a very fun day. I did take quite a few photos, which you have already seen. However, you know, some of them don't have the best light. That's the way it is when you're moving through. You do what you can do when you do it, and just kind of keep at it. So this has been a very fun day. This is not rated for four-wheel drive. This whole bypass has been on. However, a good bit of it is on dirt/gravel, and when you're making your ascents, there's a lot of washboards. In fact, there was a couple of times I did use four-wheel drive, not because I needed it. It just helped get the front of the truck pulling a little bit and dancing over those washboards a little bit better. So anybody could do it. I see a lot of full-size fifth wheels and some of these little pull-offs off of the road and everything.
Oh my goodness, yes.
So it's really nice, very doable for anyone, and I would highly recommend it. Along with the Colorado National Monument. I think that was really fun too. And there's also, you can kind of ditch out of it and make some sites as well. However, that campsite that we were in last night did require some four-wheel drive, or I would highly recommend it. So anyway, that's it for this one. Thanks for following along. Hit that like, click the subscribe, ring those notification bells so you get those, and see you next week. Bye-bye. Backed up. He was coming right to me.